Hello and welcome everybody to part 6 of my Fall of the Samurai Nagaoka Campaign. Continue a turn on, or in the end turn phase, of part 5. As you can tell, my voice is still screwed up, and I actually lost the word I was trying to say at the end of part 5, but I went part 5, and nothing came out. So I'm sorry if the commentary is a bit substandard today, but I wanted to get this part recorded anyway. So I'm still with my efforts here to try and rebel this province against the Kanazawa. It's not going so well though, and I've been looking at kind of all the implications of going to war with them. They've got 5 territories, I've got 4. They're pretty much bottlenecks, so they'd have to come up they'd have to channel up here against me, their territories that I'm already taking, so that wouldn't be necessarily a problem. Their allies are the Sunpu and the Su clan. Now, I don't know where the Su clan is, but they should be around here technically. But isn't it they're very friendly with the Su clan if they are? So I can't see that lasting long. The Sunpu, however, I'm very friendly with them myself, hold these middle regions here. So that could be interesting. So I'm kind of debating whether to go to war with them or not. The Azu have, obviously they've rebelled, but I've got a military alliance with them and I don't really want to cancel that out just yet. Because that's stopping them coming down on attacking me, and they're already being attacked by the Morioka, which they should be able to push back quite easily. Can upgrade one of these places if I need to. Going through the whole process of upgrading rapidly now. My inn here, what's the modernization if it goes to a market? Gambling then. If I go to a market, if I'm honest. I'm taking a look at my regions, deciding what I'm doing. I'm upgrading that so it can become a cannon field artillery school as well. I mean, we've got this army here which is just sort of waiting around doing nothing. I really would like to just storm in there and take it. Then I've got to defend from here, so that's why I'm trying to make it rebel. Insight revolt, please. And failed. My dude is pretty crap, not gonna lie. Although these guys are probably going to try and assassinate him, because I keep on trying these attempts. But throughout, my relationship still stays pretty strong with them. Attacking these guys would be a silly move because they've got about 8 territories, so they've got a lot of military might behind them. But if I actually look at attacking the Sunpu, they're allies of the Josei now. They'll probably side with, I would have thought, probably them, and also the Wakayama are also their allies, and they hold all those 8 territories sort of around here. So I really don't want to incur their wrath by attacking the Sunpu, although they do annoyingly have North Shinano, which I didn't get to in time. So I'm kind of in a stage where I can just build up for a few turns, but I don't really. Oh, I can get a foreign veteran. That'll be good.
Yes, monsieur.
I have a French one. He is homesick though. Oh no, it is a shame. I'll bring him down here to my army anyway. Huh. Well, that's good. Good old Napoleon. Shame he's been sort of dead. About 40 odd years. Whoops. 2 more turns till Neil fires research, so for now all I can do is continue to end turn, really. Because it's nothing's really happening otherwise. And I don't want to force anything before I have to. I want them naturally to, if I can, incite a revolt and then take it over bit by bit. If that causes them to declare war on me, then that's fine. Oh, this is actually the Wakayama who are sending agents against them. Yes, revolt incited. It's over here. Now if it went straight for Kaga, it would take them out, but it probably won't. It will probably dart round and not do a thing. or like raid their villages and things like that, and then eventually it'll get its act together and decide it'll attack them. Anyway, instead I can bring my foreign veteran down a bit.
Orders, monsieur.
Train the troops.
Everybody fine. As you command.
Bring them up here.
Waiting for more orders.
We can relocate here outside Echu, and that's gonna one more turn, and the large town will be finished there. So once again, end turn. I guess my economy is kind of booming a little bit. I need to start upgrading my rice fields after this, but I need more territories to expand with. The ASU of Triumph there, they've held back that large invasion force. I guess my only other option really is to take a ship and land some troops in an Imperial... here we go. The Sunpu have declared war against me. The Josei have come to my aid. Brilliant, so I can now fight the Sunpu. That's that sorted. Finally got a war on my hands. Alliance broken. Naginata and the ASU. Enemy shinobi detected. Neophytes learnt. The unequal trade agreements harmed our economy. I'm going to appeal to the Westerners to sort of sort out their trade. Okay, so that one failed as well over here. So you know what, I'm giving up with that for now. Where's a province that needs more?
Ready for orders. As you wish, my lord.
Hope I can get to Echu in time.
Is there nothing else? Training the man.
If not, I better recruit a few more units. Get some more line infantry recruited, and hopefully I can make it in time to garrison my troops, to hold them off. Over here, I can now build a field artillery school. That's gonna have to wait till next turn, or no, it's cannon range. In fact, it's gonna have to wait till next turn. Can I kill that ninja? I've got a good chance of killing that ninja. Why not? Let's try assassinating the ninja. Enemy assassinated. Brilliant. And he's leveled up as well. Brilliant. He's sabotaging and assassinating. I'm going to go for extra subterfuge when assassinating. Zeal when inciting revolts. -2 happiness to enemy provinces. Yes, and I think we'll go for instilling discipline. And now with this agent, I'll move him back to Echu next turn, or I might leave him here in fact, because it'll make this province a little bit unhappy. Keep inciting revolts, I guess. I'm going to bring my navy up here so I can hopefully provide some naval bombardment support in future turns. Although I need one of these to turn into, I think I'll need to turn one of these into a military port. The reason why I'm quite hesitant is because all of these territories around here all have quite good economic bonuses for trade. Like this will have the railway, which will have +8 trade growth per turn, which if I made that into a trade port as well, it would be astounding. Same as if I did it with this one here in Noto, because it's got the silver smithing, but then it's only silver smithing, I guess. But after I upgrade that, I think you can either build a proofing house or a silver vault, and a proofing house is the more modern one. Oh, it just increases wealth. Oh, in that case, I'm going to make this one the I'll make this one the military port. Make that one the military port. Good, good. Glad we finally got that one sorted. I've learnt Neophyte. I'm learning that now. Not exactly what I want to learn. I wouldn't mind getting revolver cavalry, or actually no, military academy. Let's go for that. Then we can get elite infantry. And then I'm going to go for revolver cavalry and carbine cavalry, unless I need to get any of these to boost economy and things like that, which I'll work on shortly as well. Okay, so time to end turn. Not much else to do. Facing the Sunpu now. I'm now at war with them. Thankfully, that's happened. I need a good war. what is needed in this campaign. But see, I bided my time. It wouldn't have helped if I declared war against the Kanazawa, because then I would have been fighting a war on 2 fronts. A trade disruptor with the Choshu. Another enemy shinobi.
Yes, my lord.
And I'm not going to get there in time, so I could lose a Chugo here. It's going to have to be a hard-fought siege. Try and hold these hordes off. Hordes of enemy troops. They most likely attack next turn. Give my ships more time to get in range, I guess. Doubt I can fire at them from here. It's not going to be far enough over. No, it's not, but I'll be able to get them when they attack the city. That's a shame. Wait till next turn if I can do anything there. Okay, here I can build that cannon range though. And I'm going to bring the Shishingumi back to who needs subduing distance. Well, let's bring him back to Echu, because of all my territories I don't want this one rebelling now that it's going to be my main military hub. That's +8, brilliant. 7 more turns on that one. Okay, and going to end turn. Because obviously with a siege, my Neil fire technique counts for nothing. It'll only count for something when I perhaps pull my men back from the walls and have them fire volleys. But I like the fact it's now a clickable technique. You can either have your men fire the whole front rank, or you can enable fire by rank. Some people are moving more troops up. They've decided to just attack and hold, which means I can force them to enlist him. He can serve. Do I need to enlist him? I don't need another general. In fact, actually, I'm not going to bother. And I need the treasury funds for a bit longer. Okay, so I thought they'd sieged me, but they haven't. They've sort of stood outside and done nothing. And still, has not stopped my French trading district from being built, which is good. So in fact, I'm going to bombard them. Let them have some casualties now, and I'm going to assault them with the army. I'll go outside, and I should be able to now push them between my 2 units. We'll fight this one, so you guys can actually see a battle for once. Don't often get to see one of those in the last few parts of this campaign. They've been very dull. They've been very dull, I should say. My voice giving out on me halfway through that sentence. Lovely. Just loading up the map now. You can see there's a nice big hill in the middle of that one. Which is going to make it interesting for deployment. Seeing as I'm attacking, they should probably wait for me to attack, so I should be able to get up on, see where my mouse is now, draw a line sort of where my mouse is now moving, that side of the ridge, so they'll have to come up the hill against me. So if I could do that, keep my general on the top, nice and safe, that should work quite well. Okay, it's dry conditions, we're going to start deployment. Okay, yes, this is the hill we've got to face with. So actually it's in fact terrible for trying to form up lines. I could try and flank around the sides, in fact. But it would be a shame not to use this. I'm going to try and take the hill, I'm going to see what happens. Okay, I'll group these men together, and then, thanks to you guys for telling me about the lock group formation, undo that. Just click that button, and then you can move your men in a nice long single line as you want them. I'm going to put my spear levy and Yarikachi together, and have them in loose formation as well, free formation. And then my 2 generals, I'm actually going to group them together, and then just have them behind my men.
Today, sir, we attack.
I see enemies. Oh, they're actually moving quite quickly, moving quite rapidly. I don't like it. It means I've got to deploy rather quickly myself. I've got my troops coming in from the rear here. Okay, so I'm going to try and deploy on this hill very awkwardly. The enemy's shifting around here, whereas my secondary force from the city itself is actually is now moving up. So we're going to make another lot of groups with these guys. Group 4. And then have them form up like so. And then my one unit of spear levy that's come with them can form up here and try and defend them from the cavalry. They're pushing up the hill very rapidly. In fact, the AI recognises that it's got to make a move up here. In fact, I don't want those units stuck down on that side of the hill, because if they are, oh, they're not going to be able to fire until the enemy comes over that rise. It might work. If not, the rest of these units up here should be able to fire quite quickly. They've still got to get up the top of the hill. As long as I can hold them for long enough, the rest of my troops can come in the flanks and take them out. The thing I'm going to have to face off first of all is all that cavalry. Okay, so it's going to form up the line infantry like so and really just block them in from the rear. In fact, we're gonna form them up like now. And they're flanking around with that unit of cavalry. Very clever. Sneaky. And down here we've already got our first casualties. Oh, we've got more here. The cavalry's charging through. There's not much I can do. I can't seem to pull them out in time. Let's get these guys in fire by rank mode. These guys are all in fire by rank now. I'm desperately trying to push up against them. Lots of spear units. My units here really need to move up quite quickly. I can nearly lay down some artillery fire in the central bit here, which is going to cause maximum damage. I'm charging in with my spear units. My infantry are just holding here. Going to do a rally and a gangbang from them for both my generals. They just charged in with all their spear troops, which are actually quite veteran. They've got Katana Sword here as well. Guys, desperately firing off as many shots as they can. I'm not bothering to put these guys in fire by rank mode up here. They're doing a good enough job as it is. Oh, and we're going to be attacked here by cavalry. Another general. I'm going to bring my spear troops across. I'm not going to let these guys stop now. I'm going to push them up even further. I've got this general here, which we've got to try and hold off with both my generals. I'm sparring both my generals with each other so they can try and take out this enemy general. Should just be able to do that, alright.
Damn lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir!
Okay, I'm going to pull my men back because taking heavy fire. These guys out of fire by rank mode. My general's desperately trying to hold on here. Kill their general. Hope you're not going to lose mine here. And their general's finally been defeated. But I need to pull back my generals now.
The men are exhausted.
I'm trying to reform my men over here. But the enemy is now pushing up against my forces. That has not gone well. It just swarmed over this hill towards me. I'm feeling it's not going to end too well.
Damn lily-livered cowards! Your men are running, sir.
So I'm trying to pull them down off the hill now. But they're just swarming all over my troops. Pull back with these guys. Try and hold these guys up on my spear levy while these guys get in position.
Your men are routing, sir.
I've got another volley I can use from my guys here, my cannon barrage. So I'm going to try and see if that'll work. The line infantry here now can fire into the Katana Sword Spear levy holding them up. Okay, and I've got these guys holding them now as well. Where are these guys going? They're just walking on their own. I cannot control them. Oh, they're locked in nil fire mode on this one. Okay, so I'm going to bring them back here. Bring my spear troops down here. Okay, look at what troops I've got left. Not that many. The enemy has really decimated a lot of my troops here. And yeah, that's not gone down too well. They've got a lot of these Yari cats here, which managed to break through my ranks. Okay, so I really need to reform with what I've got left. And I'm going to do that over here. Hoping these units are going to come back. Yes, they are. Can use them on the flank here. So forming back up. The AI is forming their army on this small hill here. Bring troops back over the rise. And they're waiting for me to attack because I've got to attack here to win. They have got a lot of elite troops. I didn't, well, high veteran troops. I didn't realise actually, in fact. And I've lost most of mine. So I'm going to fast forward this, get my guys in position. It's giving them time to settle themselves on the hill, but there's no way I can get around it really. So I'm going to march up with my forces, like so. The spear troop behind, and the two generals back here. And hope that that's going to be enough. We've got Ganbatai ability, which will increase their reload time, I think, as well. Okay, so my guys are just about to get in position. Their troops are firing on mine. Going to inspire them and use Ganbatai. Which I'm hoping will be enough to finish these guys off. These guys are trying to reform. I need to tell them to do it manually because they glitch sometimes. It needs to be fixed in a patch, please. Okay, so I'll finish off their right flank here. They've still got plenty of matchlock catchy, but they should be dealt with pretty easily. But behind them, they've still got like levy infantry. A lot of them I'm going to have to try and deal with. Push back another unit of matchlock catchy, and the other unit should break very shortly. I don't even have any bombardment left to try and see them away. It was used up here and on the main hill. But my troops can still fire on the other troops on the hill, so that's going to have to either that's going to finish them off or lure them out. But I will move slightly further forward. Actually, I don't need to. I'm just going to let them fire. Let them fire for now. Let's bring this troop round here, slightly higher position on the hill, and even the levy troop are able to fire quite accurately. And now these guys can fire through the flanks as well. They're pushing forward more levy infantry now. I'm going to rally my troops now.
Sir, a unit has fired off all its ammunition.
And that would be this one here. So these guys are no more used to me as they can only use melee, and they're not that great in melee. Could probably hold off some Yari spear levy, but not full on Yari Kachi. He's getting better once again, and it's gonna have to be a last charge up the hill against them.
A unit has used all available ammunition.
Not the unit's out of ammunition this one now. And I'm going to attack these guys with my wavering line infantry. Oh, they've broken. I'm going to just make or break moment now, just try and push up against the enemy.
The enemy's allies run like heathens from a preacher, sir.
I'm going to finish off the Yari Kachi here. And now charge on the rest of their men. Only thing can be done now, I'm pushing up my general as well. One final last sort of stand, my men.
Your men are routing, sir.
My men now desperately charging against the remainder of these guys up on this hill. My line of retreat giving it their all. My general trying to fire in there, giving some final support. I'm going to have to pull back with my generals and try and rescue them, make them withdraw. So I've lost this battle. Last of my men defeated. I don't even know if my generals survive this. I'm hoping they will. A costly enemy victory, but I lost my entire army in doing so as well. It's that hill that got me. I couldn't focus on the cavalry on the left and the infantry advancing in the centre. But if they'd taken the hill, it would have just been just as hard for me to take it without any cavalry. Both my generals survived. You can see I had 2,500, and I lost 2,000, and they lost 1,600. We got the most kills from my side. The line infantry did. Two units of line infantry have survived, and some of my units, some of the units in my home province actually have survived as well. That army is pretty devastated. There's hardly any full units left there at all, so there's not much full strength there. If I can, I'm going to try and recruit 2 units of line infantry. But with this unit, I really need to get out of there really quickly because I don't want to lose my generals. It's not perhaps complete failure, but that wasn't so good. I'm going to end turn there and see what happens. I'm hoping they won't chase after me with that army because I'm going to have to fall back. And I don't want to lose my dynamo and my air in one go. Then we go with another force. Ah, no, brilliant! They skipped over that turn. Fantastic. Whew. I don't think I can. If I can use. Then we've got another army which has disappeared in the woods here. I'm kind of thinking I could bring them round and get them in to the city. But if I think about it, I'm going to pass. I'm recruiting more line infantry in here, so they should be able to hold off. For now, they've grouped together what remaining troops they've got. But I'm going to pull these guys back to Etchu, where I'm going to build some line infantry next time when I've got some more funds. I can build some artillery once I've upgraded that cannon range to a field artillery school. And in the meantime, I can continue to bombard them with my ships. But obviously that did no damage there. Etchu should be able to hold off quite fine though against that army and even the reinforcing one. So not a problem there. And I've only got 3 more turns on my French trading district there. 2,000 gold income. Obviously that's affected by the fact that I've just lost a portion of this army, but I'll be able to resupply them in a turn or two and then march back up with another army. And good thing I didn't go to war with these guys. So I'm going to end the part there. Hope you've enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, thumb up this video. Check out my my continued Mountain Blade gameplay campaign that I've managed to find save games for, and continue that with part 6. Check that out on my channel. And tomorrow, or later today in fact, no, tomorrow, I'll have just a Shogun 2 part to catch up, so that the Shogun 2 and Empire parts are going up at the same time. So there won't be an Empire part tomorrow, but there'll be an Empire part Thursday. In Thursday's upload tomorrow, there'll just be a Shogun part. Shogun 2 part of the Chosokabe campaign. So yeah, comment, rate, subscribe. See you guys again soon. Hopefully my voice will be recovered by then. Ciao for now.